Now, CNN's ban on, Kellyanne Conway, remember her? They had a ban that she was not going to be coming back so fast because she makes up stuff, or she spins and crazy stuff. So, anyway, the ban lasted about 20 minutes because she appeared last night on Jake Tapper's show, and here's what she said when she was asked about the president's latest alternative fact. Take a look.
How about the president's statements that are false, like the murder rate is the highest it's been in almost half a century? False. How about the fact that the media doesn't report on terrorist attacks? False. I'm talking about the president of the United States saying things that are not true, demonstrably not true. That is important, and arguably more important than whoever reached you at your daughter's play.
Well, are they more important than the many things that he says that are true, that are making a difference in people's lives?
Como say hi?
I want to go on Twitter and do hashtag all lies matter.
Yes.
Because I don't care. I'm trying. I raised a child, and my daughter's raising a child. I'm a grandmother. And my grandson said to me the other day, if he's such a bad guy, why did they put him in there? Here's a child who's thinking correctly. I have to do my homework. I have to go to sleep at 8 o'clock. I have to eat my vegetables. How come he doesn't? Yeah. I have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
But they all lie.
The example of a liar at the top, whether he's lying this time or not that time, is irrelevant,
what's
isn't it?
remarkable, though, is that she didn't say, no, that those are truisms. She didn't deny that he was lying. She just tried to say that other things are more important. And it's remarkable coming from the Republicans, because didn't they impeach President Clinton for perjury?
Well, that was
they impeached him for lying.
Yeah,
this president is lying all the time.
If they catch Trump lying under oath, they can impeach him.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So I say walk around with a Bible.
But they're saying but the point is they're saying it's not important, that lies aren't important.
But they all lie.
What do you think, Reba?
Yeah.
I mean, just as
Poor thing.
is he allowed to lie at all?
I am not a liar.
No.
I can't remember what I said if I lied, so I have to keep the truth going.
That's
so I keep
right.
I think that's a good rule of thumb.
It is.
I think my biggest fear right now, and part of the reason I mentioned earlier that I want Max to be a little more fired up at times, is I said when I sit here as your wife and say I'm scared, what I'm talking about is not of every headline. I'm not believing everything I'm seeing on TV. I'm saying that we live in a time right now where misinformation is my biggest fear. Politicians can sidestep and omit, but I recognize that. I can still piece things together from that. But when someone is actually making statements that aren't true, it's very difficult as a citizen, as a consumer of the news, to go out. You have to check everything with 3 sources. And the fact that the White House in some ways is saying, well, you know what, we're doing a lot of good over here, so it's okay if we do that. That is a very scary thing for me.
Every White House does this, though. They all lie.
Not like
Come on. Susan,
Really?
all right. Susan Rice got on TV how many times and blamed a YouTube video for a terrorist attack that was complete garbage?
Was she
President Obama's surrogates got on TV and told you if you like your plan, you can keep your plan. If you like your doctor, President also said if you like your plan, you can keep your plan. If you like your doctor,
that wasn't a lie. That was a
you can keep your doctor.
at the time.
That was a total lie.
At the time, it was
a total
He thought it was true at the time, Jedediah.
You spoke to him and said, President Obama, you thought this was true? There's no way.
I'm very close to him.
There's no
way.
We're like Trump and Putin, okay? That's how bonded we are.
It's also called the Affordable Care Act, and you've got most of the country sitting out there saying, hold on, my insurance premiums are going up.
He just said that we have the highest crime rate in 47 years.
That
is a lie.
All I'm saying is they all lie. So you have to be a citizen journalist.
Not like
yes, they do.
Wait.
Equivalency, and you know it.
Okay, wait. But lying speaks to intention. If you're doing Obamacare and you're hoping that you can keep a doctor, or you're approaching these complex things, this is different than lying about voter fraud.
It's not different because that law was passed because they needed public support, and they only got public support through deception by saying, you should support this law. You're going to be able to keep your doctor, your plan, your insurance costs are going to go down.
Intentionally lied.
110%.
But this guy lies about everything, including the and
I'm not saying he's not a liar.
He lies about everything.
He lies.
Equivalency, you can't even compare the two.
You can't compare the two.
We gotta go. Or I'd be lying if I said we didn't have to go. We'll be right back.